parts for this if I throw it down the track. I can't get enough spare parts in fast enough. I can't afford to crash it. You
Trollope, you've been around the TD game now for an awful long time. You've seen it all, so you're still keen, and you've got a good man there with Bruce Anstey on the 250.
Yeah, he's one of the best, I would say, 250 rider. Certainly the best in this class.
Second to Joey Dunlop last time, so...
Yeah, he was second to Joey, yeah.
It'd be nice for you to get a win, wouldn't it?
Yes, just what we've always wanted is to win a TT. We've won the sidecar, as you know, 8 times. But we've never been lucky enough to get a solo victory.
You've been pretty near it on many occasions.
We've had 3 second places in the 250.
Is that with Jason Griffiths?
That's once with Jason, once with Bruce, once with the late Gavin Lee.
Okay, but you're still riding yourself occasionally, are you?
I haven't ridden this year. I decided to give it a miss this year to concentrate on the younger riders I've got in the team back home, and also to give it my best shot with Bruce.
Well, when you come to the Isle of Man, you're fiddling with your own bikes and you're running your company selling bits and pieces. It must be an exhausting fortnight for you.
You're very tired when you go home. Yeah. We start work 6 o'clock and we're finishing gone midnight.
So what changes have you seen over the TD from your perspective? I mean, you and I have been alongside it at the same time, but you've seen it from a different angle. What do you think's the biggest change that you've seen in, say, the last 20 years?
Oh, the course has changed a hell of a lot. I mean, there's so many modifications to the course. It's made it so much faster from the 60s and the 70s. Like when Howard used to ride here.
Fewer bumps.
Oh, there's a lot less bumps now. You can see around the corners, whereas before you could never see around the corners.
But having said that, the quicker it goes is the more mental concentration there is.
Oh yes, I do agree. The quicker you go, but then the bikes are a lot better to ride than the older stuff was.
So would you say you were born too soon then, really?
No, I've loved every minute of it. I've ridden everything there is to ride round here.
So who would you say is the best all-time rider? I heard you mention Mike Aylward there, but...
Either Mike Aylward or late Joey, both of them.
Yeah, it seems funny not to have Joey here, doesn't it?
Oh, it's terrible for me because I knew him for years. He was a good customer and a good friend, and you know, he was always out to help everybody. Perhaps
you're one of the few who really got to know him well then.
Oh yeah, I did really get to know him well because I mean I knew him when he rode the 750 round here, the TZ. You know, I knew him on all the short circuits. I knew him in the Formula 1 World Championships because I had Steve Williams riding then. He rode the Moto when Joey was riding the Hondas. So, you know, we're good friends and that's it.
What does it mean to you to get success in the Isle of Man? Does it help your business or is it just something that you tell people?
No, it's not for my business, for definitely. It's just pure satisfaction.
But it must cost you a fortune.
It costs me an awful lot of money every year. I was glad of the rest last year, to be quite honest.
Yeah, I bet your bank manager was too.
That's when we realised how much money we was actually spending on the TT. And that's one of the reasons why I'm not riding this year, because I realised how much it was costing.
Will you come back with your Manx for the Classic, for the Manx Grand Prix?
We're thinking about it. We've certainly got the Air Mackie out here. We're thinking of trying to get a lap in the parade if they'll let us.
Yeah, but not riding in the Manx Grand Prix Classic?
Oh no, I haven't made a decision yet because I have Neil Kent already to ride a 250 and maybe another rider in the 250, and it's just too much work.
Can't keep a good man down, eh?
Well, you know, we was hoping that Barry Wood was going to ride the 250 here, this TT.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, the entry was too late, so the bike is over here and standing idle. It's a shame for Barry, really.
For the main 250 race?
Yeah, they couldn't find him a space. apparently, you know.
The funny thing is, there's not many riders in it, really.
That's the thing that I can't understand, is that we have a 250, Barry's willing to ride it, and yet there's no room on the grid for him.
Can't they squeeze you in now, then?
Obviously not, as Barry will be out on it.
I think you better get round to the race office, really, because I think there are a few who've scratched from it.
Well, I know, but, you know, I mean, they know Barry wants to ride it, so I would, you know, they know where to contact us.
See if I can put a good word in for you.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks,
Right.
Dennis.
Thanks, Dan.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah, thanks.
Thank you.
Put a big screen down the front.
Yeah, man.
Oh, he's scared now.
Can you just tell us the problem that Dwight seems to have got himself into the minutes here with his bike?
Right now, the problem is we need a, I believe it's called a shark fin, which covers the chain sprocket area for safety purposes. And because it's a single-sided swing arm, it's very difficult to manufacture a piece to fit there because of the dimensions. If it's a flat, regular swing arm, it wouldn't be a problem. But this has real nice, beautiful curves, and you really don't want to drill into it and weaken the swing arm. They want this area covered.
Right. What's the danger exactly? Just catching
Either, you know, body parts or
Yeah.
something. Somebody's hand gets caught in there.
Yeah.
Can't see it happening though.
How's Dwight? 'Cause I mean, he's had a tough week, hasn't he? Really, with
Yes.
one thing and another, not getting that much, that many laps in under good conditions.
No, the weather's been terrible when he needs to go out to practice. And a day like today, he needs to get out and ride. You know, nobody can go fast and learn to track in the rain.
So when will we know the results?
I have no idea. We're just waiting like the rest of you.
You're not out for another couple of minutes, are you?
Go that way, you can get there a bit quicker.
A legend of the TT.
Much more than most of the boats just because the time not that much foot fight, whereas most of them. Take some time. That box was, yeah. You want a screwdriver with a...
How'd you go there, alright?
Ah, not too bad. Very windy though.
Yeah. You have a good choice with David?
He got away with me when Jim come past me at where Jim come past. Oh, good question.
Put up the Ballahutch out of Uni Mills, maybe?
No.
Sure then.
I was just in the Cronkovati.
Oh,
It's already wet.
Eh?
It's already wet on the other side.
No, it's dry.
Dry?
Yeah.
gonna get jumped on.
Wet. Oh, it's good, huh?
Oh, it's gonna be.
My exhaust came, look.
Hasn't been any better. Maybe not.
There's a documentary about you. Still about that. I'll go film those of you now.
I'm sorry that nobody followed me properly when I was doing this routine, you know.
Yeah.
I'll do the whole week, really.
Are you missing not doing the radio then?
Right?
Are you missing not doing the radio?
Well, the department, when I took this chief press officer's job on, didn't want me to do this because I think they thought I would become over-involved, really. So they were quite happy that I should do the race day commentaries. But oh yeah, it's something different. I'm quite happy to go back to the pen and pad and do the bulletins. We see we're having a bit of fun with them and seem to be going down well. So
You're doing that very well because now the media is getting out there straight away.
yeah,
That's your...
I think there's a lot more we can do on it. I'm hoping to get, you know, proper screens in the press centre for next year and sort of give up the paper chase, really. People who come to the car rally will know that you don't get press releases on paper, you see them on the screen. I mean, if you do want them on paper, you can print your own, but